time, but with you, yeah, same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, just short, small. When I'm from Cali with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now increase here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCaffrey running right. It's a room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Purdy on a sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Purdy. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. T. Higgins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Smith. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 10. Now Gino. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards for number 11.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Credit Jalen Johnson, normally shutting down throwing lanes, but there he shut down that play in the backfield.
47-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Gino now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Smith now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And we'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Gino. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Smith throwing again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal. And he takes it in across the truck for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a big call there on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. It pays off.
And I think, Brandon, they were feeling like they needed to match that touchdown on the other end. They didn't want to give them an advantage by kicking a field goal and being down here at the outset.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10.
Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Boom! Touchdown, Chicago. T.J. Hawkinson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Butker on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Smith. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do. try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Stuff that stuff me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set, 41.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Black beans sticking out in. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff, and here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action now with Sanders. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Mitchell. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Shador. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one taken in by Ted McMillan. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it. Second down and 2. On play action, Shador. No chance at all. He'll go down. Montez Sweat. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
That's going to be incomplete.
Give me that stop, boy.
Fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Second down, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught Christian McCaffrey. And he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown Chicago. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Room to run at the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bears first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Get set, get set.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown Bears.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. This one complete to Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing again is Purdy. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action with Sanders. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's timeout Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st down, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the final throw of the game winds up
GG.
incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use to being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pardon my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia.